Yeah. So welcome, Shefali. Please start. You are on mute.
Okay. So, hi everyone. This is Shefali. I am from Bhilwara, Rajasthan. So, today we will be talking about channeling. Channeling as in speaking with higher powers, speaking with divine, speaking with uh, divine beings, angels. So, that's how. Now, channeling. Channeling is a practice of receiving messages insights and energy from higher realms or spiritual beings such as angels, ascended masters, or other divine entities. For those who regularly practice channeling, it is not just a skill but a significant part of their life and spiritual journey. Here's an overview of what channeling involves and what life is like for a dedicated channeler. So, yes, channeling is a gift, a boon, and it's also a responsibility, so to speak.
Shefali ji, can you make it full screen, please?
Yes, sure. Yeah. So channeling is a gift, a boon, and it's also a responsibility. Now, understanding channeling is often compared to being a spiritual translator. A channel opens themselves to receive information beyond the physical realm, typically connecting with beings of light who offer guidance, healing, and wisdom. This practice is based on trust, openness, and alignment with higher frequencies, allowing a channel to receive clear, high vibrational messages. So it is like a mediator between the people and the higher world. So the higher world needs a medium or a person who can channel their messages and who can give the others a message. So it's often seen as a responsibility and a task also of a channeler in that sense. And for that, you have to, this practice is based on trust, openness, and alignment with higher frequencies like angels, allowing a channel to receive high vibrational messages. These messages are normally very high vibrational and of a highest good. Now, types of channeling. Now, trance channeling, these are the types of channeling that I'm discussing right now. First is trance channeling. The channel enters a deep trance state, allowing the spiritual being to speak directly through them. I think um, Esther Hicks is one of those trance. Either she is trance or she is conscious. I'm coming to the conscious channeling. The channel is aware and conscious, but allows messages to flow through them, often receiving thoughts, images, or impressions. And third is automatic writing. The channel uses writing as a medium to transcribe messages, letting information flow onto paper or a screen without conscious direction. So these three types of channeling, I might myself has experienced some kind of channeling, like automatic writing. Like you write, you keep writing, and some things, and after you have written a certain thing, you really find it very enlightening. You find it very relevant, and so automatic writing is something that I can do. Conscious channeling and trance channeling is also something that you go into a meditative space, and then you channel the messages through you. And conscious channeling, there is a great channeler in US known as Esther Hicks. If you have heard of her, Esther Hicks and her husband was also there, Jenny Hicks. So they channel Abraham. Abraham is a group. It's a consciousness, group consciousness. So yes, I think she does conscious channeling and something like automatic writing as well. So, life as a channel. The life of a channeler is deeply intertwined with the spiritual practices, lifestyle, and ongoing commitment to personal growth. Here's how channeling impact various aspects of life. So, yes, you have to continuously grow as a channel because you cannot stop at a place, you cannot stop to learn, to grow, because then there is no point, because then you become less open to receiving messages if you are stuck, if you cannot grow, right, grow like that. So daily spiritual practices, yes, meditation, energy work. Meditation channelers regularly meditate to clear their mind and raise the vibration. Meditation opens the channel to higher frequency and help maintain clarity in the messages received. So obviously, meditation is a great way of enhancing your uh, clarity in getting messages. It removes the debris of the confusion, the chaos that sometimes some a channeler can have, like whether this message is right or wrong. So meditation helps in clearing the mind. Energy work practices like grounding, clearing, and protecting one's energy are essential. Being a channel means being sensitive to subtle energies. So regular energy maintenance is vital. So energy work, like continuously to clear the aura, or to protect the aura, to ask archangels or angels, mighty beings, to help you to clear the negativities and things like that. Intentional living. So channelers often live consciously, focusing on thoughts and actions and emotions that align with higher vibration, as this helps them to connect to the source of guidance. It is very important for a channeler to 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 intentionally be in alignment with the knowledge that they are getting with. And it is like if I am a channel, I must be clear. I must be in alignment with the source, uh, through whom, to which I'm getting my um, messages. So the intention has to be there, that I will help, I will be continuously growing, and I will meditate daily, and I will continuously heal myself in that sense. So sensitivity to energy. Channelers are often highly sensitive to the energy around them. They may feel other people's emotions, sense changes in energy, or feel shift in the environment. Yes, sometimes it happens. So you may feel that, no, sometimes you may feel something warm, tingling sensation. There's something like, angels are there and things like that. So this sensitivity means that channelers may avoid chaotic or highly negative spaces, yes, as this can disrupt their ability to channel and affect their well-being. So they have to take care of where they are going, where they are to whom they are with. Negative people tend to give you negative. So either make them positive, or try to have you know try to have maintain a distance from them, because that might affect the channeler at the time when those messages are supposed to come. Now, balancing ordinary life with spiritual work. Most channels lead normal lives with jobs, families, and relationships. However, they often integrate spiritual values and practices into daily routine. Yes, it's a normal life. No one can even say that, "No, okay, this is a channeler." It's simple, as it is as simple as, I'm a tarot reader. I'm living a normal life. I'm a channeler. I'm living a normal life. So you can also live a normal life being a channeler or tarot reader. The channeler needs to set boundaries both with their spiritual work and with people, to ensure they have time for rest and personal life, as channeling can be energetically taxing. Sometimes it becomes very overwhelming for a channeler, or sometimes it can become a little exhaustive. It can be exhaustive for a channeler, so a little rest and you know uh, rejuvenation, and some joyful experiences, some lively experiences are required for channelers to again regain their strength and regain their vitality. They have to uh, be in positive state all the time, in that sense. So, developing self trust and surrender. Trust is central to channelers' life, as they must learn to trust the messages they receive, even if they don't make immediate sense. Yes. So, like any other person, sometimes the messages that we receive we may receive may be of for the future, or they may have something called, we call it in Hindi, good gyan, like a knowledge that is very important, and the knowledge that is very deep, so you might understand it later after some time. The channeling requires surrendering ego based fears and doubts to receive pure clear messages. This practice helps channelers learn patience, humility, and trust in the divine plan. So that's why when I say it's a responsibility for Chandler to be in that zone all the time, and to have no fear, to have no ego, and to have no doubts. Doubts, as in doubts, may come and they may go, and you must work on your doubts also if sometimes, if that happens. But the it requires a surrender also, that no, I surrender, divine, I surrender to whatever your greater plan is. So it is very much required. So challenges in personal growth. Channelers face unique challenges such as managing self-doubt, discerning authentic messages from ego, and dealing with skeptics. So channelers face unique challenges in the sense that, yeah, sometimes you can be doubtful whether whatever what I'm hearing is right or wrong. Sometimes it may happen. And discerning authentic messages from ego. So am I being egoistic? Am I being, looking at this matter from the point of ego, or from the point of love? So, and there are skeptics, there are people who do not believe in channeling, who do not believe in all these things. So, a large part of, there are people who may not believe in you, but you have to continue to go on, and you must not keep yourself, in the fear of people. You should not fear people. You should not fear that, no, oh, this person will not understand me. They may laugh at me, or may make joke of me, that I am doing something like this. So there are fears because people do not understand many times. So yes, you have to deal with skeptics with more full confidence, and the fact that you have certain gifts with you, so it helps. The personal growth is a constant aspect of challenge life, yes. They are often encouraged by the guides to work on themselves, release limiting beliefs, and heal emotional wounds, as these impact their channeling abilities. And also, guidance at different times help channelers to continue with their work. One of the guidance that they can be given is that, go in nature, because nature helps improve psychic abilities. And when you go into nature, your ability to listen to your guidance, to the guidance and the messages, improves. And the kind of food you are eating also, that could be one of the things. Now, service to others. Many channels feel a calling to share their gifts for the benefit of others, whether through one-on-one sessions, writing, or public speaking. Absolutely. Channeling is a gift, but then it's a calling also, and the calling that says that, if you have something in you, and if you have something with you, a knowledge with you, or something that you are getting, you must share with others. You must not keep it with you, because otherwise this gift is of no use, no value of it, if it is not used for sharing your knowledge, your gifts with others. Now, this service oriented mindset means that channelers often act as spiritual guides, helping others find answers, comfort, and healing through the messages they receive. So, it is always like this, that you get a message, you get a wisdom, you get a nugget, and you want to spread this word to the world. I've got this thing and I want to tell you. So, this is how the channels feel. Strengthening intuition and psychic abilities. Over time, channelers became highly intuitive, able to sense when guidance is coming or when energy shifts. They may develop psychic gifts such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience. So, with time, once you become a channeler, it is very likely that you might get something like this. You may become a clairvoyance. You may become clairaudience. Clairaudience means to listening, the ability to listen, and clairsentience to ability to feel. So there are high chances that you may develop such uh, gifts also on the way. Now, this heightened intuition helps them understand and interpret messages with great clarity. In the beginning, initially, it takes time, but when you get used to it, when there is a lot, it may take months and years to master this gift, to master this trait. That no, yes, you can receive, and you can receive with confidence also. Receiving with confidence also matters. That you do not have doubt over your messages. The challenges of being channel. Energy drain. Channeling can be physically and emotionally exhausting. Channelers often need to rest and replenish their energy after a session. So yes, it's like sometimes even Reiki, even healers need some energy. Yeah, they need a break. Healers also need a break in between to replenish their energies. Because I used to feel that as a healer. So it's similarly like this. It's like this only. You can only do a little. You can only do till a certain extent, to a certain extent, but after that you need to rest and replenish your energy field. Now, self-doubt and validation. This is a very common trait. Many channelers struggle with self-doubt, questioning the authenticity of their messages. Over time, this is often replaced by a stronger sense of trust in themselves and the process. But it does happen sometimes whether what I'm listening is the right message, or there is something else that I must that or the message is something else. So self doubt is very it is common, and mm, it is common, and it may happen sometimes that you are doubting yourself, because again we are living in a world where people do not believe in the people might not understand you. So you also need authenticate, you also need validation from others. Sometimes you need validation, but if that doesn't come, then doubting yourself starts happening. But it should not be happening, because your guides also keep you in check, in place, like don't doubt, don't doubt, don't doubt. And even if you doubt once and that message is right, it's clear, then what will happen is that message will come continuously keep coming in your life. That the same message will continue to come to you somehow or the other. Your guides will continuously send the same message, which means that your message was not wrong, it was right. Now, boundaries. Channelers must set boundaries with their spiritual work and with people who may seek their help, as they can be easily drained if they do not protect their energy. So, same thing. Yes, you have to have a boundary. You should not take other people's problems on yourself, so that you can guard yourself with the problems of others, because um, it is not a healthy trait to take a negativity or energies of others. Instead, we are here to help people, and sometimes the opposite can happen. We may get drained. So yeah, this was my thing. This was the presentation for today. And so one more thing I would like to tell, that no, channeling has been a gift, and This book has come out this year, and I've written this book. It's also a channel book, and there's a tarot deck also that I had written, so it's also channeled. And mostly, I'm writing books these days because I think one of my purpose is to make people laugh, to entertain people with the help of channeling, and to make people laugh and gain wisdom also through stories that are unique and through stories that are very different. So, thank you for it. Any question?
Thank you so much, Shefali ji. It was really interesting. Would you like to share your own life experience, how your uh, uh, channeling started, and any one of your, you know,
No,
experience?
it is not like that. It is something like, oh, I heard some. Okay, I heard something. Okay, I must have been dreaming. So it happens like that. It started like that. It must be dreaming. It must be no. It is not possible. It comes sometimes, but sometimes it all started from Minu Minocha's house, Minu auntie's house, Minu auntie's here. It all started there, but then it is not a easy job to handle so much of things, so many things in the beginning. So for many years, I couldn't get much, but it again started, slowly, slowly, slowly. It again started slowly, slowly. But the thing is, very interesting thing happened some few months back. I was watching a Vimal ad, and sometimes my spirit guides, surprise me because I was watching a Vimal ad, and that ad there was a girl and there was an actress, and I was thinking who she actress must be. I was trying to recollect the name, and then the name came Amaira Dastoor. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, someone told me this is Amaira Dastoor, and I was like, okay, let me check. So I started googling. I googled and I found out, okay, Amara Dastoor. Okay, I was not aware of her name because I was not able to connect her name with her face. Um, so that I was startled. I was like, okay, thank God. Well, after such a long time, I have got this aha moment, that eureka moment, that no, I'm on the right track and my guides are with me. And sometimes, when I'm an angel manifestation coach also. So whenever I do meditation with my students, there are only handful of students right now, clients right now. But whenever I do meditation with angels, I feel angelic presence with beside me. And yesterday only, when I was teaching, I was in the coaching call. I felt Archangel Jophiel's presence here, and I was like taken aback. I had to say to my students and my clients, okay, I think Archangel Jophiel is here and she's trying to tell me something. And I delivered that message to those two people. And so, yes, this is a different kind of thing that happens, but it is also possible. So it is not, there's nothing to negate it. There's nothing to, be scared of it. People might get scared of it sometimes.
So, how do you know who is present?
Sometimes I get a feeling. There's a feeling. Sometimes I get a feeling, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get a feeling that this, like a name written, like, sometimes they say I'm Archangel Jophiel. And it's not a different, it's not like they say something in words. It's like so, it's a different way of saying things. If it's a feeling, sometimes you see in the mind's eye, that this is the angel who is there. And yeah, it all happens in a different way. I mean, uh, I am only a human. I can I can only explain in these ways, because I also keep asking, please tell me more about it. But I too have to learn a lot from them how this happens.
Awesome. Anyone else has any question? Minaji.
I had the same question. How do you find out which frequencies are present and being downloaded? And attached to that, I have one more question. How does your family, children, in-laws, parents handle it? Because this journey, of course, we have to go alone, but we need support. I won't say we need their input, but we need support. And if there is too much of criticism or friction going on, that hampers our journey. So, that was my two questions together. Thank you.
Happens so that it happens in a way. First, I will answer that. I get a comfortable feeling here, like a cotton soft. Someone is here, so the atmosphere changes. The atmosphere changes over here. It is something over here. It is something over here, and then I get a feeling, okay, some warmth and some a warm energy, like I am Archangel Jophiel, things like that. And sometimes in my mind, it's written there like Archangel Jophiel is coming. Now I have to take this Archangel's name. Okay. As far as my family is concerned, it was very difficult to explain them these things, because a lot of things were happening at the same time. It was not a clear cut journey. Even I took a lot of time to understand what is happening. Okay, when you are surrounded with something, and when a lot is happening, sometimes you take a step back and you decide, you think, okay, what is happening, where am I going? So it stopped in between, but then now they are fine with it. They understand. I keep telling them, I hear positive, I hear negative, I hear both, but positive is very strong with me. So they are understanding. I'm out of the closet now. I'm still in the closet a little bit, but they understand that there is something different with this girl, and that she is very different. ये काम भी अलग करती है. She doesn't do normal things. So they understand, because people, it started with tarot. Um, Whatever, whenever I used to guide people with, and sometimes those were channel messages also, sometimes through tarot. So they used to the people used to go, people come to them and they say, she was right, your daughter is right, she told me the right thing. Like, after years, after months or years, my parents come to know that no, that these people had come, and like 4 or 5 years ago I may have done a reading, and now it has been like, people tell, that no, this was right, मतलब उसने पहले उस वक्त ये बोला था, वो सही बोला था उसने. So your testimony is in front of them. So then, and I keep telling them, this is how I do things, this is how it is. They are okay with it, cool with it, and they are helping me in my journey. मतलब इतने एक्साइटेड नहीं होते, पर वो नॉर्मल है.
Awesome.
इतना भी बहुत है.
Yeah.
Right. And so many times it happens in meditation. I want to invoke Devi Ma energy. Then all of a sudden, say, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And I stop it from happening. Start getting a vibration, then I get very fearful. And, right now, I myself tell them that I'm not ready. So I'm not ready to get all this energy. So
No,
I'm my own block right now. So how
sometimes
can we overcome?
sometimes maybe we want to rush things, because I think it takes years and years of practice to get accustomed to these energies. And you might be feeling a little off track, off charts, and you think that you are not on the right path. But maybe the fact that this thing has come to you, that um you want to get connected with divine energy, but it's a fear also. And slowly and slowly it will go away, and one day you might just do it. So do not stop yourself from doing it. But yes, it's a journey, it's a process. Rushing this process is not good. I mean, this is what it has taken me like 10 years to reach here. So it might take some more years to get to the world, and you say to tell them, that I have reached this far. So it takes time. It is a time consuming process, and fear is definitely something that we must get rid of, because um, these energies are very beautiful, they are very soft spoken, they are very powerful, and they never will do anything wrong with you. So if you are getting something negative, that someone is harming you, it means there's something wrong. So I have sensed both the powerful positive and negative. I have sensed both, so I can sense it. I can differentiate between the right and the wrong, because wrong also exists and right also exists. But just because wrong exists, it doesn't mean that we stop focusing on the right. Anything else?
Good evening, Shefali. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Manju.
Good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add that I've seen her journey happening. So
Uh,
where she was a raw young girl who was not even into any of these things, and she's literally grown over the 10, 12 years, past 10, 12 years.
you have seen the journey, you are the witness of it. Yes, good, bad, ugly, but whatever it is
Absolutely.
here
No, it's
today,
been very tough for her also. Like she wasn't quite for quite a long time. She wasn't well also.
I was not well, because I think those energies are so heavy sometimes. Because I will talk about this phase, that hard phase later someday. I can add on to it because it will be a very valuable insight for others also. But then, yes, positive definitely exists in my life and in our life. Positive is definitely the day, because otherwise you cannot write a story like this. I mean, you cannot write something like this. It is so chirpy. If you ever get to read this book, please read it. I never sell myself. I never sell myself. But for the sake of reading a beautiful story that can touch your heart, it is not my story. I'm just a medium, but the story is phenomenal. It can tickle your funny bones. It can tickle your inner child. We all have an inner child. So that's how it is. हाँ मीनू आंटी, आधे रह गए आप बोलिए.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल सही है. I've read the book also, so I know what you're talking about.
It's very uncommon, unrealistic. You can't think about it, but it is there. And auntie, I think our you also write books and you also have written story. So I think our purpose is to entertain people through our stories. Mine is because I'm also writing another book. I've written one or two books. So this is how it is going. So I think we are done with it. Any question?
Minu ji, any question you would like to ask?
वो बस बताने आए थे.
Questions तो नहीं है मेरे पास, कभी होते नहीं है. मैं just participate ही कर लेती हूँ. Rajvin has a lot of questions. Rajvin, come on, you can ask questions.
Okay,
You're good at that.
this is actually very good for me because I want to know do you share, how do you find good energy and the bad energy, and how do you take away, how do you channel it?
When you just get it, because when you're sent with this gift, you're sent with this inner radar, that this is wrong and this is right. Your
Very true.
inner, yes, your inner radar is always there. So, and with time, when when it is like, a long time, you get to understand when it is wrong and when it is right. Because start feeling something that, okay, it doesn't feel right. So it doesn't feel right, so I do not take that thing in. When I feel right, I understand that this has come from a safer place. So this is what the right thing is.
Yeah, like through hypnotherapy also, when he channels my energy and when he does healing. This morning I was in so much pain, but when I see you and when I imagine my hypnotherapist, I have no more pain. And when I do laughter, it 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 goes away. But when I sleep at night, it comes back. So and I am the energy is so strong that I have uh, I have distanced myself from like younger age group than my can give
You know what?
young.
Keep laughing. That's why it is telling you, your life experience is telling you that you must keep laughing. And you must be whatever suits you, whatever is good for you. We all understand, we know many a times we know that this is not good for us, but still we do it because we do not
Yeah,
know ourselves.
bilkul.
We are very much aligned with ourselves most of the time. We know
And
that right, this is wrong, but still we do it because we हम उसको नजरअंदाज कर देते हैं. We tend to ignore us, or negate us. No, but we know what is good for us and what is not.
and as you can see, my energy is. My parents are away today, and I miss my parents so much. They were gone to China for 7 days, and
Oh,
I'm resilient. My siblings call me stubborn, but I'm resilient. I tell them what is good, what is bad, but they don't like it because I'm a very direct person. मैं पीछे मैं आमो सामने in Punjabi we call it आमो सामने गाल करो. They and then they don't like. They will backfight me, and when they backfight me, I get into panic attacks and everything like that. So I don't know. It's just not good. The energy with my siblings is not good. Ever since my birthday, it's not good. How do you? How do you? I mean, how do I? Before we end, I will just say, how do I harmonize myself with my hypnotherapists? Also have taught me. You also have taught me. Mavin also has taught me. But sometimes I just can't achieve harmony.
okay. So how many? Wait a minute. Do you get angry easily?
Yeah, because my condition is like dystonia, so it's like
So I think if you can harmonize with yourself,
yeah, I'm
yes,
always harmonizing with myself. But
yes,
people will say, such.
sometimes it happens, sometimes it happens, but still keep on doing that good work. And you are associated with Maven also for quite a long time, and you are so curious about things, and it is really a wonder to see someone like you who is so active, who is so energetic, and kudos to you. I mean, hats off. And
Maybe
just
next time, maybe next time, Shifali Di, maybe you can do a tarot card reading on me
yeah, I will do that.
next session, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
All right then.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Anyone else has any question? Neelamji? So, Shefali, any recent, uh, after writing the book, you mentioned that your book is also channeled. So,
Yeah.
did you got the entire story in one go, or did you get in parts, or how did you get?
Oh, no, no, no. Writing is another hassle.
Mhm.
It's another, you it is simple. Sometimes it is very systematic.
Mhm.
Actually, it is systematic, but the way to write is sometimes straightforward, sometimes haphazard, because you are given a picture. Suppose you are given a picture and you're giving a feeling, or like what is it will pan out in the next scene. So you have to write accordingly, and sometimes they sentence framing is also so complicated sometimes, so I have to revise it. So it is a hassle, but it's a worth it experience
इसको
to
साथ
write
ले
some.
जाना साथ जाना है इसने
I
Yeah.
think it was some other question.
Yeah. So that's how. I mean, it's a simple process sometimes, but sometimes it may take, because you have to take so many decisions on yourself also. It cannot be like, that you are given a something and you do not have to do anything else. You have to then decide how to pan out things, then how to go to publish it, and then things like that. Writing is one part, and then publishing it is, and then marketing it. So that becomes another thing completely altogether.
Okay. Neelamji is asking, I want to know about the book.
A book is Enchantment, and you can take it from Flipkart or Amazon also. And if you get
Yeah,
it, please
if
let.
you can share the link, then we can share in
Yeah.
the WhatsApp group.
UK
Yeah, sure. Just a second. It's Enchantment. Share the link. Can I share it in the group or something like that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that would be. Anything else?
So can anyone become the channel?
Oh, I think if you start opening your mind, and if you start giving your logic some rest. Logic is important, it is very important. But excessive logical thinking, excessive thinking that if I cannot touch, if I cannot see angels, how can they be there? Are really angels happen? Do you feel? Do you believe in it? So things like that. When people ask, then you have to be very open to the unseen world, because that exists, with some things disclaimers that no negativities are also there. But why to stop yourself just because there are negativities? Like, there's so much of positive in the world, and you can become a channel once you open your heart and mind, and you have to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself. That's how it is. Work on yourself in the sense becoming selfless, becoming that you want to change the world. Something in us should be that, I want to do something for people, to those people. And you have to develop those muscles. Yes, they're telling me you have to develop those muscles. You have to becoming more intuitive. Trust your intuition, have faith on yourself, have faith on intuition, and things like that. Work on intuition, and slowly you can go there. There's no stopping it. No one can stop you from, because if you want to, you want to become, and you can become. Okay, there's a book called, I just received a book, You Are a Channel. So, in this book, you are a channel. So, this book has been written because we know that you are a channel. It's not my book, but I have got it from, is it Sarah London. So there are channels in the world, and they are, and she goes to places, uh, telling them, that you are channel, that you can become channel, and there are chances of you becoming a channel only if you work on yourself.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing this. Yeah, I think we are so
Thank you.
excited to look for both the books, yours and You Are a Child.
Sure.
Yeah. So, anyone else has any question? I think we all have asked our bit. So, I think we can close. Would you like to give any last message? Or?
Last message. The last message is to become positive day by day. Keep in It's very difficult to be positive, but if you can, and if you want to become positive in every sense, like, becoming a magnet to positivity, that can help you a lot in unlocking psychic gifts, because positivity is the way out of our negativity, obviously, and positivity is the way out to is a positive. It's a free of cost thing. It's a free thing, positivity. But if you become a positive, if you become a die hard positive, no matter what, I'm going to be positive. So if you become that, then you will see change in your life, and a lot of things can happen to you when you become, like, complete positive. No matter what, I will be positive. I will think positive.
Awesome. What a wonderful message to take home for the program called Consciously Positive.
Yes, yes.
Meenu, do you want to say something?
I was just appreciating a message, as you said, very much in line with aligning with consciously positive. Thank you.
Very important. Thank you, Shabana ji, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for sharing your experience and knowledge. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and see you again tomorrow.
Teacher.